On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals, Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So LSU's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So Florida's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
To the air on first down, using the quick game. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Now on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking to move it through the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Tigers want to move quickly. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. You used to be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Well, going RPO on that 2nd down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up 3rd and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this 3rd down because of the quarterback's decision.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. He's going to pass. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU! Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 14 to Rice. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Holds and fires complete to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He'll do it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. The Gators will have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Offense gets set for second down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll run this play from the pistol. Unloads quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
LSU 7.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. It's complete on the right side.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Still running at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. Ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Some misdirection with the counter. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking for space. It's Thorne. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of a dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Leaves it with the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting off the defender.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Acker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Dances away to buy time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Snagged on the outside. It's Montgomery. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll run it from the gun. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the counter. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Duggan. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
The Gators are on the move. Going up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On the ground, it's Combs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll go to the ground. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. LSU quick to the line. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Acker. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He wants to pass it on second down. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. He finds his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. On target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The play action fake. Steps away to find some room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. At midfield, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
The Gators want to pick up the tempo. They'll give it to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Snags it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. Got it. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. The give to the tailback. Sweet feet on the move. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go with a direct snap. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He's got it on the right. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He makes the connection. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Bloomberg. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to the running game. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gives it to the back on the draw. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to run for it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Gators line up to punt it away. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On second down, looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Off to the races to the right. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 25 to Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On second down, wants to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Back to the ground game on the left. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll run it on first and goal.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Montgomery. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He's going to pass. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. They keep attacking through the air. Moving away from pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue even though he got outside the pocket.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give as they work on that clock. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to the counter. They tried it again and got the same result. They'll get nothing and like it. Now they're looking at a third down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab over the middle. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got it on the outside. It's Montgomery. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He's back to throw on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And the third down pass is incomplete. Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.